These are homemade gauge blocks, and I've surface ground them. They're just mild steel. It'd be nice if I were able to harden them, but right now they're still soft, and they're probably going to stay that way. Anyway, the surface finish is pretty good, but if I put light over it, you can kind of see there's some peaks. I think there was maybe chatter in the grinding wheel, but there's lines that run in this direction. And when I go on this gauge block over here, you don't see that pattern quite as much. There's less high spots. And the way that I did that was actually just with regular old toothpaste. You should, if you want to get really, really flat parts, you should lap as a final operation, and you can get lapping compound. But I wanted to try using toothpaste to see how well it worked, and that's the only thing I did between these two surfaces that was the only difference. And so actually both of these surfaces are what I lapped together. So that means that's why this side is different. In order to lap them like this, I just apply a little bit of toothpaste to the surface. And when you smear them or rub them together, it'll get pretty stiff. So I like to just take a little bit of water, and that provides enough lubrication that they lap pretty smoothly with each other. And I just did this for a while, and eventually you'll see the high spots get rubbed down. I'm not sure how accurately it keeps the flatness and how parallel they are. I don't have instruments that are delicate enough to measure the accuracies that we're changing here by lapping. But I can definitely tell that the surfaces are smoother because the high spots are being removed, even if it's just a little bit. It's important to rinse them off after done lapping, especially because they're not hardened. These will rust. So I gave them a quick dry with just a towel, but I'm also going to let them air dry to get the rest of the water off, especially inside all the holes. When they're wet, they definitely stick a lot better, but that's just adhesion and cohesion with the water, I think. Once they're dry, we can go ahead and try to ring them together like gauge blocks. And also, you probably can't tell on the camera very distinct surface finishes between the two, but in real life, you can definitely tell that this one has more high spots than this one. It's just hard to see on camera. Now they're dry, and we can try to put them together. They don't ring very well. They stick a little bit, but not for very long. I also noticed that the non-lapped surfaces also stick fairly well. I'm thinking that even though we increased the surface finish by lapping these surfaces, we may have lost some flatness because I lapped them against each other and not like a pre-existing known flat surface. I think even though the surface finish increased, the flatness on the non-lapped surfaces might be better. So if I had a flat surface to lap on, that could have made the flatness better.